So Pubity is running a contest survey on its Instagram page. Go check it out if you want. Over the greatest TV character of all time. And here are my thoughts, okay? So it's remaining is final 8. There was like 1 or 2 rounds already. I'll show you the results. Is Walter White, Heisenberg. We have Thomas Shelby. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but our boy. And then we have Peter Griffin. We got Mr. Bean. We have Barney, wait for it, Stinson. We have Tyrion Lannister of Casterly Rock, previously, sort of. We have Homer Simpson, and we have Chandler Bing. Okay. So here's the previous rounds. I think they started with 16. And honestly, what annoyed me here are some of the matchups, because it's sort of, we had like big matchups early, which kind of ruined things for me, right? Like bottom left, Jesse Pinkman and Michael Scott. 2 amazing characters. We have Thomas Shelby versus Dwight Schrute. Like, these characters are all amazing. Why are they facing each other this early? You know, maybe we should move them over to the other side. But mostly agree. I would maybe fight on... I'm not a big Simpsons or Family Guy fan, so I would maybe fight on Michael Scofield there, because I do like Prison Break, bottom right here. And then... Oh, Saul Goodman. I really like Saul Goodman, but I know Homer Simpson is really iconic and all that, so I don't know. But Tony Soprano losing to Homer Simpson is a little annoying. Like, I would have voted the other way there, but those are my thoughts in the previous rounds. Now, here are the next rounds. So for me, this one's easy. I'm going Chandler Bing. I love Friends. Super funny character. Rip Matthew Perry. Amazing actor. This, like, Simpsons has some good scenes and everything. I've seen clips. I've chuckled, but I was never a fan, so it's tough for me to really love Homer Simpson. So I'm going to have to go Chandler Bing here. Could be wrong with public census, but I'm going Chandler Bing. This one's a lot tougher. I love Game of Thrones. I love How I Met Your Mother. Both very disappointing ends, right? Game of Thrones, last season, very disappointing. Previous season, whatever. Barney Stinson in How I Met Your Mother, horrible not last season, but last couple episodes, ruining the whole thing, in my opinion. So both suffer from the same problem. Both are iconic side characters that take away, that sort of shine, sometimes even outshine some of their co-stars. I'm going to go, probably some recency bias here, but I'm going to go Tyrion Lannister, because I love How I Met Your Mother. It was one of my first sitcoms I ever watched. Hilarious. Barney Stinson is an amazing character. Unfair matchup, honestly, like I said. Maybe different seeding. We could have gone a different way here. But Tyrion Lannister, I watched Game of Thrones more recently. I love Game of Thrones. I'm excited for House of Dragon Season 2. Tyrion Lannister is an iconic character, although the ending, whatever. But the first couple seasons, his dialogue is just incredible. I'm going to go Tyrion Lannister. This one's tough as well, because Mr. Bean is funny, but I'm not a big fan or anything of, Mr. Bean or show and everything. And I'm not a massive fan of Family Guy either. Although I would say, I've said I've seen clips of The Simpsons. I've seen clips of Family Guy. I honestly think the Family Guy clips are funnier. And Peter Griffin's a funny guy. And it's like, I don't know. He's more recent as well. I'm going to go Peter Griffin here, but it's close. I'm not a massive fan of either. This is the most difficult. It's the most difficult because these 2 are potential winners here. These are 2 of the potential winners of this contest. 2 of the potential GOATs of TV characters, right? Male characters, I guess. And I'm struggling. Here. But I'm going to have to go with Say My Name, the man who knocks, Heisenberg, Walter White. Here's my reason, okay? First, I like Breaking Bad more than I like Peaky Blinders. Potentially, debatable, all that. Also, I think Shelby is amazing, Thomas Shelby, in the Peaky Blinders. But, I don't know. Walter White starts as nothing, and he just becomes this complete menace, right? Sort of, I would say. Thomas Shelby kind of has that background from being in the war, from being in the Peaky Blinders. And so he has more support, sort of, to carry the show, versus Walter White, him and Jesse Pinkman, their relationship. I don't know. I'm going to have to go Walter White. So it wasn't really a really good explanation there, but I'm going to go Walter White. I love Walter White. Not because he's a good guy, but, he's a cool character. Hopefully the fans of Pubity Instagram. Go vote. I'm not sure how voting's working. Agree with me, and then next week or whenever they drop the next round, we can do the semifinals. Hopefully it's with our guys, but if it's not, we'll just do it based on whoever. Let's say Homer Simpson somehow beats Chandler Bing. We'll do like Homer Simpson versus Tyrion Lannister or Barney Stinson, whoever wins. But those are my thoughts for this round. So.